got a secret place that we can go. Cause girl, I really wanna be alone.
Hi guys, Jason here from Spaces. Today I'll be talking to my friend and session guitarist Aaron Forbes. Aaron has played for a number of well-known artists which you all will recognise. So we're going to delve into his experiences, his inspirations, what gets him up in the morning and more.
Alright, let me start off with the series of questions then that I have for you, and then you can give me your feedback. Alright, so one of them was like, what inspired you to get started playing the guitar?
It's a funny story. I didn't actually want to play the guitar. Like growing up in church, my granddad played guitar, he played piano, and but he's old school, innit? So his way of playing it wasn't attractive to me, if that makes sense.
Was it
right?
what the guitar? Yeah,
the guitar, yeah. But
was he one of those a jigger guys?
A jinger, yeah, basically a jing. But and he knew the open chords, and he would play the open chords for every song, no matter if it was the right key or not. So I didn't have a good relationship with the instrument like that, and I wanted to play drums because my brother-in-law played drums, my uncle played bass, and drums just looked fun. They looked cool. So I started trying to learn drums a little bit. But before I could really get my head around it, my dad shoved the saxophone in front of me and was like, start trying to learn saxophone. I think I had one lesson and I was just like, didn't really like it. and then my birthday's in November, like November 25th, so a month before Christmas. So for one of my birthdays, I think I was maybe turning 10 or something like that, 11. My dad bought me a PlayStation 2 for my birthday. So I'm thinking, this is me, Dreads. I'm running this here. Running the PlayStation 2 hard. And then that Christmas, he also bought me a guitar. So I'm thinking, what do you want me to do this guitar? Like, I've got a PlayStation. I already got my interest. So then I spent a few years like kind of playing the guitar because I had to, because my dad wanted me to play guitar at church. So I knew like some bar chords, and I picked up the rhythm playing really quickly. So I basically knew 3 chords. Essentially it was like 1, 4, and 5. Which in most like kind of Caribbean churches that are old school, you can get away with playing that all night. Do you know what I mean?
Every song,
bro. Every song. The hymns, the upbeat ones, whatever. Like the Tarian service, all of that. You can use the same. And then I think I was about 13 or 14. By this time I kind of didn't care about guitar anymore. It's just whatever. Had no love for it. I went to a church in Sydenham, which was pastored by Bishop Hamilton. So if you know like the Hamilton brothers, Jonathan and Michael Hamilton, it was their dad's church, and we were part of their network. So we went there, and there was this guitar player there, this black guy. I'm thinking, oh, this guy can actually play the guitar. Like, it sounds different to what my granddad sounds like. He sounds good. Like, he sounds good. And I told my dad, I was like, this guy's really good. And then I knew like Ginger and Smooth already, and they were just like, this is Wayne. You should get your dad to like get you lessons with him. And I was like, Dad, please. Anyway, the next week I was having lessons with Wayne. And he actually helped me fall in love with the guitar because he was teaching me songs that I loved, that I knew, like R&B songs, whatever. And I was just growing, like, and just learning songs that I wanted to learn. And he was a good teacher, very encouraging. And I think as well, because he's a black man, it was just like, I could see myself in him. Do you know what I mean? It's like, wow, this thing might have legs because you're doing it, and you look like me, sort of thing. And he was cool, man. Like, so if you know Wayne Plummer, he's just like down to earth, easy to get along with, great player, like generous. Like, I come with the dumbest questions, and he'd never like laugh, or it was just like he was just a good teacher. He made it very safe for me to learn. So and then I had a few lessons with Wayne, and he was busy and stuff, so we didn't always have lessons every week. But it got to a point where he'd given me enough to kind of find my feet and kind of start like playing like playing out a bit more, like
Yeah.
I used to play in like a kind of gospel group. It was kind of like gospel alternative. It was a bit progressive, to be fair, a little bit poppy, and started playing with those guys. But Wayne gave me the tools to be able to do that, to be able to work parts out and to like put basic sounds together. And then yeah, man, I went to university after that and studied music. And the rest is history.
Okay, so what, the university, that was BIMM Institute? Or
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
BIMM?
BIMM,
I did a bit of research.
That's right. I went to BIMM. BIMM was an interesting one because I went in there. Well, my dad was always like, get your education. Fair enough. And I was doing my A levels. I got quite sick, so I had I unfortunately contracted tuberculosis when I was 16, 17 maybe. Yeah. So my time doing A levels was really stressful because I missed all my exams in the first year, and I had to resit 2 years in 1 year. Essentially, I didn't do very well because there's too much to learn and to whatever. But my parents appreciated that. I still tried my best. And after that, I was just like, I want to study music. My dad was like, yeah, go for it. So I did a diploma for the first year, and then I did a degree after that. But BIMM was cool because I already had like more feel and like awareness of playing in a band context than other people. Yeah. But my theory wasn't good. So so a lot of the stuff that I'd learned from Wayne or whatever was like quite advanced, but actually how you build that stuff up, I didn't know. So BIMM helped me put the two together. And open my eyes to just different genres of music that I'd not heard before. I was very much just like gospel. I was very, very much just gospel listening to, or I was listening to R&B, and that's like either live stuff at live gigs, live arrangements, or like studio stuff. But I didn't ever listen to blues. I didn't ever listen to jazz. Like I grew up, my dad listened to jazz funk a lot, but I didn't really get into it. But I didn't listen to any of that stuff, and university kind of opened me up to just those genres and how they can benefit you as a player.
Don't you see me standing here?